Hi, back again. We start. So we did this house, but you see there are 9,000 roots for this house, and that isn't good for later make a game from this house there. There's too many roots, so that maximum can be 1,000. So we must optimize that all. But before we do that, I've seen that here is not this stone around and on the windows there. So we need to do that before. So I open up here our old first house that we built. In my case, that called house 1. So I go here back in our folder, and it was house 1. That house. So here we have this stone material around the windows, and that is what I want to get there, to bring that around all the windows. So to do that, I simply copy that one here, and that, and that. So Control C, copy, go to our big mansion, and Control V to plug in. Okay, there we are. So we bring it to the house. And scale it down. That we have the right size for that. So for the bottom and the top, we can take here this normal stone. So simply get here that one, Shift D, extrude. We have that. We mark that complete. P to separate the selection. Now we have that. Then only have to unwrap cube projection. Close the ends. Wow, and that is too much stuff here. We better make it new. Good, we'll delete that and get here add cube, scale down, scale X, U, cube projection unwrap. So we have that. Set origin to geometry. That unwrap is too bad, so we go here in our UV image editor and take here the unwrap from view. You see now that looks better. We now can scale here up to the size where that looks like good stone. Good, we bring that in front of the house, down under the windows. And I think that here is good for that. Scale X, Shift D, place one down under there. Scale X, Shift D, scale X, Shift D, place one there. Scale X, and down Windows 2, there one, Shift D, there one, scale X. Good. Then the three little parts there and this other. So Shift D, place it there, scale X. Shift D, place one there, Shift D, place one there, and one here, scale X. So we also need it here on the sides of this windows. Here we don't need it because it is over the top there. So we simply can take this one, Shift D, and place it here on the windows. Then plug it into, but not complete, let it a little bit stand out. Then Shift D again, rotate set 90, rotate set 180, and bring it there. Then we take them both, Shift D, rotate Y 180, and we can bring them there, so we have a little variation in it. That's every time good to have such. Beside the door should be the same. So Shift D, rotate Y 180, bring it there. And take that one maybe, or that, Shift D, rotate Y 180, and scale up. So we have that. We need it beside the little windows there. So Shift D, scale down, scale up. Good. Shift D, rotate Y 180, place one there. Then we take that here maybe, Shift D, scale that down. Shift D, rotate Y 180, and place it there. And then simply take one of them and one of them. So we get that. Good. Then we need over them such two. So Shift D, place one there, scale in the hole. Same Shift D here, scale X, and Shift D, bring him there. Shift D on the top there, and Shift D one there, and on the other side here, scale X, make it bigger, then Shift D, copy it there, scale in the hole, scale X, scale X, Shift D, and Shift D again, Shift D for that here. There we must bend it a little. So scale X. Then we take here loops in, Control R. 3 is enough, I think. Then we get here the middle one. Say proportional editing connected, grab set. And now we roll the middle mouse button to get the influte. Then we can bend it like we would. So we have that. Here we simply rotate that, rotate Y90, scale that down, scale set, scale set again. Should close up with both. Shift D, place one on the other side. Good. That we have. Here that can be brighter, scale X. Here 2. Here 2. And here 2. Good, here we need some banded thing too. So Shift D, we can take this one here and scale them simply up. And that scale X. Scale X. We can bring that more in front. Then we need one for down under, Shift D, place that there, and Shift D one for the long one. Here we must double them a little, so we bring it all in all deeper. Then we take here with disabling that, and then circle selection, bring that a little bit deeper, extrude and bring it here down. We can go here a little bit more to the side, so that's fine. Here the same, extrude, bring it there and down. Now we have to new unwrap them, so unwrap from view. And we have here our tool that is called UV squares, and we use that, and he follows these lines here. Good. UV from view. Eagle. Good, here it must be deeper. So only here one left, Shift D. So we have done all the Windows stuff there, that is good. So we can file, save that. Here this one must be near. Same as here. Okay, that can be also deeper. So Good. That here we can delete now all. Oh no, I've forgotten some. Shift D from that thing here. Here around should be some stone. So Shift D, rotate Y 90. Scale set. Shift D. Place one there and one down there. So we go here in the middle, rotate Y, grab it, plug it, go to normal axis, scale X, scale XX, so Shift D, back to global axis, go there and rotate Y again. Good. So we have done that too. That's fine. If you want, you can make here some more that goes up there. Rotate Y 180 and bring him over them. Then Shift D again, bring one there. And from this one, Shift D, one there. Then mark all and scale them until the roof. Good. Here we need an other unwrap. So we simply take the front and say then select invert, and you take this cube projection. That we have to do with all this stuff. Front face, select invert. So we got that. Fine. That we can delete. File, save as, new version number. Should be number 5 in my case. So now we have 16,000 words, and later we will have 1,000 or 1,500. That's the goal. So we simply take what we need, that is the house itself, and Shift D and M to move it to the second layer. So we have now only the house here on the second layer. We move it one more to the third layer. So that is the front. And we only want the base structure without anything that we don't need there. So that means here that should be all optimized. That means we don't need that here. So we can take that line and that line, X, dissolve edges. So all stands there, but we have less words. The same is, wow, what happens there? Ah, that was marked with, okay. X, dissolve words, here the same. X, dissolve words. That here we don't need especially, but we let it in the moment because there is cut it. There you must be careful what you dissolve there, but that is simply to dissolve, no problem. And here that 2 X dissolve edges, so that we only have the base rough structure. I tried here to remove that, dissolve them, not remove, dissolve. So here that we don't need, that we don't need. Yeah, now we must be careful here. That we can delete, the rest not. Okay. Then we look here, we have here 2 lines down there. One we can delete. Then we have that words less. And that should be our rough mesh. It has 255 now. That is not the optimum, but I don't see there any chance to make there very much less. I only can think about that we try to delete here the upgoing parts. I don't know what happened then. We try it simply. That goes good, that goes good. Here I don't know, we will see. No, there we get an error then. So we'll add that. And here, that is possible. Okay, here, no. That one, it's possible. Okay. That too. That too. Wow. So good, think that is enough for that. Here I see is one that we don't need. Here too. Okay, here too. Yeah, that little part, but that must be done when you want to have later a real great city in the computer. You need as less words as you can. Good. So we have that, but we have to close them up here because there later comes textures on it. In this case we take here simply white color as such. looks good for me. Yeah. So file save. Now we have 239 at the moment. That is a good value, but we have to do more. So we go to first layer, and get here the rest. That means this, 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 and that. Not that, that. Good. That should be there, and this front part here. So Shift D and M to move it to the fourth layer in a moment. Now we look what we can make there to get less words. That we don't need, and that, so X dissolve edges. There is open, that's good, but that here we don't need. Delete edges. Good. Here we don't need these top lines here. That we can delete to open that up. Also that we don't see, so we can delete that. That here too. That we can dissolve. Then here all the back things we don't need. Nobody sees them, so we can delete them. All useless things. That was needed. Yeah. Okay. But that not. Okay. Here is double. So dissolve. 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 Don't know what that here is. Mystery things here. I'm not. I find not that is good, so like it is. Best is when we get here the middle parts and get them singular. So take them, Shift D, simply bring them down. Then we get this whole shit there and delete them with background selection. Then border selection. Delete this whole thing. Then we get here this thing. Bring them there. And simply get here that closed. So that means when we take that word and that word and say then merge at center, and same with that and that, merge at center, we disable the background C, then here merge at center. Oh, there was one too much here. So we bring them together as one mesh. That will be better for the word count. So that was optimum. So we have marked that whole side here, and that we can simply extrude to the Y and then scale Y0, then we have a straight line. So then the same we should do on the other side. So extrude, bring them to the Y, scale Y0, good, bring them back. Only thing we have to do is to color the right. So that here is stone 4343. So we have to select that. 43 is there. So U from U unwrap. Then we have that. That here is the same material. U from U. That is another, is the 3.3. From U. And the last one, that here, that's the 2 of 2. And from U. Good, that has now real less words than the other. Now we place it here too. So with background selection, Shift D, place it here down under. Then we delete that here, and we get that here back. So that has good word count now. That here should be rotated. Rotate 90. Scale Y. And scale in the whole. Good. So that is optimized. That is good. So we can move that to the third layer. That is now optimized on the house. Then back to the fourth layer. We look what's here going on. That is optimized. That here looks for me too much stuff there. Better we make it new. Shift D, extrude to the X, L, yeah, now we must get that. That is it. So we select inverse and X, delete words. Wow, that was too much. Shift D, select inverse X, delete words. Then get that here, extrude, and bring it there. Now we can get them completely U and Q projection. So we got that. That has only 8 words now, and that here has many more, 64. So that is too much. So we simply will delete them and take them here. Set origin to geometry. But he doesn't do it. Because here is the wrong one. Okay. Shift D, place it there. The other one X, delete. So we have only that left. That's good. So we can put them 3, move to the 3rd layer. So we have that 688 in a moment. Now that here has 192. That is too much. So we have to search the minimum of that. That is that we need, and that was it. Shift D, select inverse X, delete words. That is all that stands here. And now we extrude them to the back, and that is it. But we can delete here this middle part. Better we dissolve them. Then this here singular, we don't need it, so we can take the whole thing, X, delete words. Then we bring them here up to the other. Good. We close here the front, F to close. Here that one too. So we can delete here that one. We don't need it anymore. So we only have to get here this top part and bring them here too. Good. That was it, from 190 to 14. That's perfect. Move to the 3rd layer. So that is now the minimum house texture that we need. Can select here all. You see when it's blue, then the normals are turned. So we have to go here and bring them turned. I must look where we have it. Every term is other. There's join, that is relation, that's creation, animation, reanimation. I must look, where is this fucking stuff there? UV shading, yeah. Recalculate normals. Now they are gray, and gray means it's all okay. So we have to do that in edit mode. So only here the faces are not correct, so better recalculate that too. So that is our base house. We can now join that all together. Join. So that is our house. It has 525. That is very good. File, save, set the origin to geometry, and now we need the texture on it. Not this texture, with all this other stuff. So that means we go to layer 1. There is the complete house. And now we render that complete front. Only the front. So we got the cam there. And N for the panel here. Then we bring here all to 0, the rotation of the cam. Then in the X we take 90 then it looks straight from front. Then we take here the middle, we go to our cam, and we want to make orthographic photos. We go into the cam with numpad 0. We have here the scale, there we can zoom on or zoom out, and we want to zoom in, but this resolution we don't want, that is too much. So we take here a resolution of 1240 under the render, and here 1024. Also should be a JPEG with that sampling rate, that is okay. The rest should be transparent, that is okay too. We scale here the zoom a little, then we more zoom on, grabbing, positioning, zooming. That is near to good. Good, we have it. Now we render that. It's now rendered with the light from this scene, with the shadows from this scene. That is a problem that we all have done, but it is like it is. So we have that front texture of the complete house. We save as image and call it Big Mansion Front. We save it as a JPEG. So we have the front of it. So we need the back too. So we bring the cam on the back side, rotate set 180 and go into the cam. So we have here the back side, render that. Save that, image save as, call it Big Mansion Back. Big Mansion Back side. Then we need the left side. So we rotate the cam, rotate set 90 and bring them here to the side. Go in cam mode, grab X, so that we all have on it. Good. That is the left side, so render. I get a little new drink. So that was the left side. So we simply image save as image and call it left side, save. Then we need the right side too, so we can bring them here. Rotate set 180 and go in the mode. That is the right side, so render. Image save as, and we call it right side. Right side, save. Good. So we have now the pictures of each side of the house. This house has 16,000. We go to our house with the 500, and we delete here all materials that we have. We don't need them anymore. So only the white is left. And now we make here, we mark the whole front. So border selection. So only the front is marked, not the back, not something else, only that. And there we say unwrap from view. And then we have here the unwrap. Now we make here a new material. We call it big house front. That should be a principal shader, should be an image, and it should be that big engine front image. Then we only have to scale that to the right size, so we go here to X and open up here our big engine front. And now we bring the UV by scaling to fit with the graphic. And then you see our 500 bird's house looks like the other one, but it has less words. Here is sure a little bit bad because we haven't made here the other ones, but so that is the trick by that. Good. Only what I see is we must go here a little bit smaller, so that's better. Good. Then we look from the back. That is the back side. We get here all back is marked. Then we give here second material plus, call it big house back. Should be a principal shader, should be an image, and it should be the back image. Then we assign that to them. Then we have to unwrap from view here. Get here the backside image and scale it up that it fits. So we have here the back side, the front side, so we only need the left and the right side. So that should be the right side, yes, 3 on the numpad. So we have that. Here it is important that here behind are faces too that look from this face direction, so we have to mark them with them. So that means that we have to select them here too. There must be that right texture on it, nothing else. Good. Something else. Yeah, we can take here this wall there, that they become this stone material that we have on the picture. Good. So we have done that. Here also is important that we made that later on the left side there, but we see that. Good. For first we have that, we say here plus new big manual, right, then principal image open, that is right. We assign that, and then we have your right side picture, and here to unwrap from view and scale it up, grabbing, positioning. Be careful, you see that there comes black spaces when you get it not exactly where it should be. So you must move that really correct. So that is there, that is with the light sources in, and that looks good. Now only the other side, the left side. So that is control and numpad 3, that is left side. There we have to select that all, and we must look here, we need it also there on the back also, and here on the back there is some, that's okay. Here we have the same, we have to do it on each of these sides from the windows, because that is from the right, from the left side, but you only have marked it by front faces, and there are behind faces, and you must select them with manually. You can only mark front faces when you select that by the view, and not the faces behind. So you have to do them manually. Good. Here is one, there is one. So I think we get all right stuff there. So we go to the left view and unwrap from view, and then we get here the left side. Where is it? We don't have it. So plus new big house left side. Principal shader image open left side. Open here left side and scale that to the size. Grab it, position it. Assign. So that was it. Now we have here a house that looks like the other, like that one, but this one has 16,000, that here has 525. File save. With them we can build cities with huge many houses. Good, thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you in the next tutorial. Thanks a lot, bye.